Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something we really don't think about enough. We're going to take a hard look at the hidden cost of crime and specifically how a single localized incident can trigger this massive, devastating economic ripple effect that can literally upend your financial future. Picture this for a second. You're walking home, completely exhausted but proud, holding a hard-earned salary envelope. Out of nowhere, a masked thief appears, and just like that, the envelope is gone. It really highlights a harsh truth from our sources. One crime can destroy years of hard work. In the literal blink of an eye, months or even years of disciplined saving are just completely erased. Seconds that steal futures. Put yourself in those shoes. Imagine falling to your knees on the sidewalk, in total shock. You pull out whatever device you have left, open your banking app, and boom, you see a massive, devastating zero balance. And right as that sinking feeling hooks you in the gut, those automated notifications for rent, car loans, and bills just start popping up. That zero, it isn't just a number. It is an immediate, suffocating crisis. The truly scary part is that the money vanishes in seconds, but the damage echoes for years. Crime doesn't just steal money, it steals your future. Losing that cash instantly throws your entire life plan totally off track. Which brings us to Section 2, the family ripple effect. Because the shockwave of that zero balance definitely doesn't stop with just you. Looking at this across our wide 16:9 screen, you can really visualize the cascade. On the left side, you have the immediate hit, the stolen phone, the empty wallet. But then that flows directly over to the right side, instantly burdening a worried family with unpaid bills and the sudden panic of how to afford things like school fees. It's just a direct transfer of hardship. It leaves us with an unavoidable reality. One victim, an entire family suffers. Financial trauma is highly contagious under one roof. The anxiety, the sudden drop in resources, it just blankets everyone in the household. Section 3, high crime, weak economy. If we zoom out, the math here is pretty brutal. High crime equals a weak economy. When local crime spikes, the economic ecosystem shuts down. Shops close early or totally board up, right? Customers vanish because they don't feel safe. And as a result, investors completely flee the area, taking all that crucial capital with them. It's a completely predictable domino effect. Step 1, crime goes up. That directly triggers Step 2, where investment drops. And because investment dries up, businesses can't hire, which brings us to Step 3, jobs decrease. Finally, with fewer jobs, we hit Step 4, where poverty goes up. It is a relentless cycle triggered by a lack of basic security. So yeah, crime absolutely hurts everyone. That one stolen envelope we started with, it's now systematically dragging down a whole local economy. It just goes to show how deeply interconnected our financial security really is. But let's pivot here to Section 4, security creates financial freedom. We don't have to just be passive victims in this. Once law enforcement handles the immediate threat, there are proactive steps we can take to regain control. We're talking about shifting habits, saving safely instead of walking around with cash. We need to use secure digital banking to lock funds behind encryption, get insurance to cover physical losses, and fiercely protect our personal info from digital theft. Because at the end of the day, security creates financial freedom. By embracing these protections, you stop being a soft target. You can confidently save, invest, and rebuild that balance. You replace that fear with empowerment and bring real stability back to your family. It all really comes down to this core idea. The safest investment begins with a crime-free society. True financial growth and protecting our loved ones go absolutely hand in hand with community security. You just can't have one without the other. So I want to leave you with something to really chew on. How are you protecting your money and your future today? What proactive steps are you actually taking right now so your hard work isn't erased in seconds? Take a hard look at your habits, lock down your assets, and make sure your future stays yours. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you next time.